Hi everyone, back again with another AOE2 coaching video. This game we have the Tatars and the Ethiopians. And as far as how the gameplay is gonna go here, we're probably... Tatars really have a flexible opening for how they can start. They can go, men-at-arms archers, they can go straight archers, they can go for scouts. It all really just kind of depends on how you wanna play the game. And I'm gonna watch the Tatars player here, I think. So, ooh, we have a board trick, so really good for him. Good for him. Yeah. I prefer using only 4 when you do the boar trick. When you garrison your villas and you shoot the boar, obviously. Because that allows more time to time up your boar so it runs underneath the TC. But yeah, good for him for doing that. Anyway, yeah, as far as Tatars go, I mean, obviously you have good cav archers. You also have a really good crossbow. So one thing that could happen is if we go, for example, men-at-arms archers or just straight archers even, we can ball up a good-sized archer mass that we can take to the castle age and turn into crossbow, which is really nice. Which is definitely not a bad idea. However, against Ethiopians, I don't know how good of an idea that is, just simply because Ethiopians has, they have the faster firing crossbows, so we could be looking at pretty similar strategies from both here. I'm just going to kind of fast forward a little bit here. So yeah, we are looking at probably men-at-arms archers here. Yeah, 2 in gold. I don't like the efficiency here. We probably want... Oh no, we lost. Did Red take his boar next to the mill? That's a little yikes. Anyway, I don't like the efficiency here. I think you have this lady. You have her take gold right here, and she's going to be 100% efficient as opposed to doing all this walking. Yeah, we got men-at-arms coming. I think we can still do damage with our militia, even before men-at-arms comes out, but I do respect the decision to wait for the upgrades. One thing Blue could have done a little better of is kind of scouting the front of the opponent's base, make sure he's going for archers or men-at-arms or what have you. And uh-oh, gonna have to run. Yep, good job. Don't commit there. And would like to see a blacksmith and archer production starting. Yep, there's the archers. Would like to see a blacksmith here. Maybe a few walls here, or just straight here, if he feels so inclined. He's dropping another range. I don't really like that idea. I think archers with fletching is going to be a lot more important than your size of your archer mass. So. Yeah, Blue's playing really well. Surprised at the lack of aggression from Red. I think that's a little bit cause for concern from his side. Yeah, because for example, if we had archers out and across the map by now, we could be pestering this wood line, as we can snag these villagers. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, we could be pestering this wood line, and Red would be off wood. We could pester the gold, Red would be off gold. We could pester this wood line, Red would be off wood, and then now he has nowhere to take any resources, which is definitely not ideal to be in Red's spot. He went for these super small walls. I almost feel claustrophobic for Red. Like, just Everything's on top of each other. Yep, here's the archers. Would like to see fletching coming out pretty quick here.
Emriniz.
However, we are blue is prioritizing archer production rather than fletching. Yep, there's fletch. So yeah, these one of these villagers should die, which is good if you might. Should die. You're perfectly safe if you chase those. There's no TC there. So yeah, we can just kind of camp here with our archers and just shoot at these villagers until, and a lot of them are weak as well. So. Yeah, feeling blue's in a really good spot here. I think the best course of action would be just to idle and go up to Castle Age. Maybe find other pressure points. I wouldn't send archers here anymore. I would instead send archers over here. Make sure he's not on this wood line. Just camp your archers right here. Make sure he's off gold the whole time. And another thing you potentially could do is camp an archer here, and then send another, like, maybe men-at-arms or something kind of around the map. And just look for that extra gold, that third gold. So yeah, doing a really good job camping the gold. We'd like to see fletching come in so we can potentially take on these archers later on. And we will always beat those archers. But again, also wouldn't be a bad idea to bring your men-at-arms out here, make sure this gold's not being taken. No, don't queue up more villagers. You're so close to Castle Age, you don't need to queue up those villagers. You might as well just idle your TC.
Selam.
And then he goes and gets fletching when we could be going up to Castle Age. So yeah, really the main thing here is delaying this Castle Age so much. We could have been up a minute faster. We can really suffer from that if we weren't so far ahead. That could be potentially really bad for us. That being said, probably a good time to return home with these archers. And then continue making our crossbow mass. Just because, one, we assume that Red's probably back on gold somehow, whether he sold a market, used a market and sold stuff, or is actually back on his gold now. We're not monitoring it anymore. Secondly, there's a good chance Red's gonna have skirms out pretty quickly, and skirms are obviously a counter to our archers. And we don't want our archer mass to die just yet, because thumb ring in Castle Age is the Tatar's power spike. So just to prevent our crossbow mass from dying and using our power spike. Yep, see, and obviously there's no skirms here, but Red currently has better archers than we do, and he has more archers than we do. So let's just go home, mass our crossbows, and get ready for Castle Age. Honestly, it might not be a bad idea to even invest in skirmishers here for us. Obviously, it's no secret what the Ethiopians' game plan is. Obviously, they're going for archers. That means we're gonna have to go into skirmishers because his archers beat our archers. And his crossbow beat our crossbow. So yeah, would like to see another. Go back. Don't let this archer die. That's too bad. Would like to see a TC coming down. TC there is interesting. I'd rather see it on a wood line. I'd rather see it over here. Maybe delete this house and put a TC right here.
Emriniz. Hazır. Emriniz.
So yeah, kind of in the same vein, Red should never have engaged with this fight. As soon as Red saw that we were in Castle Age, Red should have immediately retreated and waited for his crossbow max. Just again to get that power spike of crossbow and body cannon right away. And not only that, but his crossbow again beats our crossbow. So that would be the Ethiopian's power spike.
Emriniz.
So yep, and now Red's gonna be missing a massive crossbow. However big his mass is, he's gonna be missing about 10 of it. 10 army numbers. Which is super unfortunate for him. Would like to see ballistics coming in. I don't think we need to invest in the knights, but I do think we need to have ballistics come in pretty quick here. Ballistics will give us a little bit of a tech advantage over our Ethiopians player.
Emriniz'e madem Emriniz.
And oh no, that's super unfortunate. I wonder what Red's idea was to delete. I don't know why Red deleted this palisade. That baffles me.
Emriniz.
So yeah, just keep going, just keep walking right around. You don't need to set waypoints here. You just keep monitoring your army and then keep going back.
Emriniz.
But yeah, really good pressure from Lou. Our house would like to see houses, obviously. Yep, he's paying a bunch. So yeah, there's the skirm switch. So good call with the knights, actually. It's something I probably would have done a little bit. I would have, if it were me, I would have forced the crossbows to do as much damage as they could with the amount they have. So yeah, we can get a lot of pickoffs right here. Just camp. It doesn't matter if this crossbow nest dies; they're gonna die anyway. You just get as many bill picks as you can. Yeah, good call to go knights. Like I said, I would have gone crossbows until my eyes bled out, and then gone for probably like a mangonel or something. I think a forward siege shop should be next on the list. However, siege shop might be kind of questionable with that castle.
Emriniz.
That castle early on really surprises me. Red's really far behind in eco. Red's also really far behind in army quality. Obviously, we're making the counters now. All we need is we can idle. Don't even have to idle. We can just boom our way up to imp, and then a trebuchet and we win the game. Because knight archer beats knight skirm any day of the week. Especially since our knights are much better quality. We have bloodlines and +1. So. Like our knight match should be able to just beat all of this. So then we can do pretty much whatever we want with our crossbows. So yeah, it looks like that Red doesn't really know what to do right now, which is interesting. Again, though, would like to see ballistics coming up. We definitely have the eco for it. We have way too many on gold, and we have a lot of extra wood floating around. So yeah, would like to see ballistics. Good pick off of the next here. Maybe kill the wolf. Yep.
Emriniz.
Next thing on the to-do list, we could maybe group our crossbows together and then kind of loop around from the backside here and just make sure red's not taking this wood, red's off of this wood, and then we can deny these resources again. So yep, there's university. Maybe ballistics will come in soon.
Emrinizge madamem.
Another thing we could do is we could honestly just buy our way to Imperial Age. No, I don't like the Cav Archer switch quite yet. I think we just buy our way to Imperial Age. You delete all your Cav Archers, you buy however much food you need. If you need a minute or so of TC idle time, you'll be perfectly fine. Oh, that could have been a really good pickup for archers. But yeah, if you can idle your vills for a minute or two and just go up. Because at this point, what's going to win the game is just trebs. Put a castle right here or right here, then you walk your trebs across the field, knock down this castle, knock down the TCs. It's just game over after that because red's just that far behind. And he doesn't really have a good counter to the units that we're making. These skirms is not the play you need. Honestly, probably monks or mass pikes would work too. But again, he doesn't really have the eco to be going for full-on pike play.
Emriniz.
So yeah, Imp could be coming in right now.
Emrinizge madamem.
Yep. There's the Imp upgrade. So we're about a minute late, or 2 minutes late to Imperial Age. So I bet Blue, he's a really solid player. Has a lot of trouble with power spikes and either losing to power spikes or just failing to recognize that when he has power spikes. And our next one's gonna be coming in as soon as we get a castle up. So it'd have been totally acceptable just to buy a castle at this point and just force one up just so we can get trebs out because trebs will just end the game. As soon as this castle falls, we can deny this gold. We can deny all these farms. We can deny this gold. We can don't lose our crossbow mass. We will not lose that. That's ugly. That's really ugly. And we can also deny this gold because this gold's forward as well. So. Yeah, Ethiopians doesn't really have a good trash unit to deal with our current army composition. So.
Emrinizge madamem.
So yeah, really pretty good engagement. Obviously, the crossbows don't really mean anything anymore because we are taking into Cav Archers. And I would have liked to have seen Cav Archer production all throughout the Imperial Age upgrade. However, that being said, yeah, this game's over. Just these vills are dead. And I think a lot of what I don't think Blue played that well. I think Red kind of lost the game with his super small base layout. I mean, if you wall instead here to here, you never allow this goal to get touched. And obviously, using this wood line as a wall was really not great, just because we're able to range over it with archers. So yeah, really good, getting most of the upgrades. Would like to see more on food. And also, this is kind of ugly. But yeah, I would like to see more on food. Hussar's probably going to be our play as soon as we're done with, as soon as we get our Cav Archer mass out. But at this point, I don't think it's really going to matter. Just as soon as this castle falls, we can run underneath it with our Cav Archers. Make sure he's not taking gold. Wouldn't hurt to come and check this gold here. Check this gold here, make sure he's not taking units there. I don't think he is, just because of the units Red is making. But that being said, it's just resource denial at this point to end the game. Yeah, this is a desperation castle, and it really doesn't even matter, just because as soon as it goes up, we'll just knock it down again. So yeah, just as this game gets over, just to kind of wrap up, pretty good game from both players. I think Blue really needs to focus on just focus on your upgrade timings, right? Like we could have been a minute faster to Castle Age. That gives us a really good power spike in Castle Age. So we got the one villager castle. The disrespect. But yeah, we could have been faster at Castle Age, we could have taken better engagements late in Feudal Age and in early Castle Age. And then again, going to Imp, we could have had much better Imp timing as well. And Imp timing, I mean, obviously it doesn't make that big of a difference in this game. However, it could make a future difference or it could make a difference in future games. So it's one thing I bet Blue has a little bit of trouble of as this game fast forward because this game's pretty controlled at this point. Yep, there you go, game's over. Yeah, like I said, just focus on imp timings and power spikes. I think that's the big thing for Blue. And when I say power spikes, I mean, for example, the thumb ring crossbows. We have to somehow use that to our advantage, right? Our imp timing is another power spike too. We get Trebs out faster than our opponent. We can knock this castle down and run and cause havoc everywhere. So, yeah, like I said, really good games from both. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one.